It's like talking about somebody's kid. You know, your dog's not good enough to hunt here, so put him in the kennel and run one of our dogs. And it's not arrogant. It's just what people expect when they come to hunting break, and that's what we expect as ownership and leadership. Is it's the best.
Well, now I want to teach you a new technique. I've been practicing it for many years.
Bust 'em! Get at 'em!
I eat, breathe, sleep, duck, dogs, and decoys. That's what I wake up every morning to go do, and I love it every day.
Out of 10 dogs, you get 2 or 3 of them that'll be capable of hunting at honey break. People that have never hunted with a dog or have went and hunted with a dog that you have to throw rocks for the dog to go get the bird. And believe you me, there's some out there. There's a lot of them out there. But then when you come to honey break and you go out there and you shoot your ducks and you see this dog doesn't leave until Drew sends him, or Jarrett, or whoever it may be, one of the guys, and watch this great animal go out there and pick up those ducks. And then if he didn't mark it and you gotta handle him, he'll go wherever they send him. I mean, they make the hunt. For people that have never seen dogs hunt, it's a beautiful thing.
The conditions that we were in. We've taken dogs that are 4-time grand champion that their clients have asked us to take, and this, that, and other. And our growing up, our meat dogs, just because of what we do and how we do it, would outperform that kind of dog. Not saying that that's the gold standard, but it's to be a certified honey break gun dog or guide dog, there's lots of things that you have to go through. It's not just being good in the blind, it's being good on the line. It's remarkable steadiness, because there's guns and there's kids and there's first time adult hunters and lots of things going on. So being steady and in your spot or in your place is mandatory.
One of the most important things is dog being steady, because we know he's going to go because he's bred for that, and we see that. When he's just a little puppy, you can see that one that's going to really walk the line. If they're not steady, then Drew and them, they've got clients and everything. They've seen about. They shouldn't have to worry about a dog where he's at, or if he left, or went, jumped in the water or whatever. They need to sit there until he releases him. But these dogs that Drew and them use, they have to have the stamina, they have to have the go, because they're making some big retrieves, and they're almost all blind retrieves in the blind that I hunt in, with Drew.
A dog retriever can only be as good as the ground you got to train it on, the on-job training you can give it, the knowledge you have, and the time you have to put into it. And that's just bottom line. Everybody knows that. So we try to, train on our dogs every day of the off-season. The key to the season is the days of the off-season. So these dogs have to be taught all that before opening day or before the day that they go hunting. And that's why we don't say we got the best dogs in the business, but I say we got some of the best dogs in the business. And a lot of people say, well, how you prove that? I say, well, that's just stats of the numbers they pick up, the competitions you go run, the hunt tests you go run, and the more you pick up, the better they get. Sometimes some puppies, they may be 3 years old when it really clicks, and I consider them, hey, that's an awesome gun dog right there. That's a honey break experienced gun dog right there. We're looking for dogs that have a lot of drive and got a lot of, start out with a lot of talent and trainability, and are great markers and great blind runners, handling dogs that, there's there's some difference in competition dogs and duck dogs, but I'd like them to be good at both of them, but it always don't work that way, so we're just looking for the best we can get.
One coming down the line. Well, we got one left out there.
Where I hunt with Drew, the dogs really don't get to see the ducks fall. So we send them out in the water, and then we handle them from there, you know, whichever direction back or whatever. And they have to be able to really do that because they're in the middle of a big setup of decoys. The ducks are laying flat in the water and very hard to see, and these decoys are all standing up, you know, and so they need to be able to handle real well, have good vision.
Little tail shoot. That's a good little wad, 8 or 10 coming there. Played with them, that right in time. They killed one day. Was that both them birds?
Yeah, the ones that we shot, yes, sir.
All right.
The dogs, to me, are the greatest conservation tool that we have. I mean, it's we work in a pretty volatile environment. So, you know, gumbo mud in Louisiana, if you walked across it a couple of times, you start getting a little taller every time you walk across it, so you start sticking to you. They say that, you know, gumbo, if you'll stick with it when it's dry, it'll stick with you when it's wet. So if you go get 36 ducks and you walk across it, I can remember, I mean, growing up, we never had dogs. I mean, I was the dog, or you know, whoever drew the short straw was a dog. And then all of a sudden I went hunting with dogs, like, this is awesome. I gotta have one of those. And from then on, it was just, you can't hunt without one. I mean, it's, you know, a good dog. I mean, I'm so spoiled. I mean, you'll it's another part of the hunt that I miss. I used to be able to have the time to train the dogs, and now I don't. Jared has kind of taken over that role, so and he's passionate about it and way better than I am at it. I mean, just because he's been doing it a lot longer, man. It's he can tell you the pedigree from, you know, Noah's Ark, the first two there. I can tell you.
Dog trainers are like a coach or a teacher, and as the pupils progress, we enjoy watching them progress. And there's some of them that can really go high up the ladder, and there's some of them that can't. That's most of them that can't, you know. So it's really enjoyable to watch a really nice dog progress.
You know, it's just what we do, and that's my passion. You know, as people say all the time, if you leave one thing at the house when you go to the duck blind, what's it going to be? And we put it in order all the time. Man, I'm not leaving the dog. You know, it's going with us. That's what a lot of people want to see, is good dog work, and we try to show them good dog work. As I said on many a show, I hope I can pick it up at 8 yards or 800. You know, that's what we strive for all year with the people we train with and what we do, and the trainers we run with is we're looking for excellence. You know, looking for them to achieve all year, and the way you get that's training during the off season and then putting them in on-job training.